Let's get some vocabulary out of the way that we're going to be talking about. So the first one is a term. So when I say term, it's any number or variable or combo of both. So basically a term is anything 5, 2x, y, z, 5xy. Basically any type of number or variable and a combo of them being multiplied together. Like terms have the same number or variable, whatever the combo may be. So if it's 2x, like terms would also have an x. So they're ones that you can put together. A coefficient is a number in front of a variable. So I'll give you an example. In the 2x, 2 would be the coefficient. And then a constant is a number without variables. So for instance, just like 5. So a term is basically anything that you're adding or subtracting together, numbers, variables. Like terms are the ones that you can put together because they have the similar numbers or variables. Coefficient is the number in front of the variable, and a constant is a number that doesn't change because there's no variable with it. So what we're going to be doing today is combining like terms or simplifying expressions. So we're just going to practice without variables. So here's a little sentence. I don't know, say you were at the grocery store. You got 7 apples, 4 bananas, 12 apples. You put 3 bananas back, and you put 15 apples back. And then someone asks you, well, how many apples and bananas do you have? Well, what you naturally would do is you would put together all the apples. So 7 plus 12 minus 15. So 7 plus 12 is 19, minus 15 is 4. So that would mean you have 4 apples. And then you would put together all your bananas. So 4 bananas minus 3 bananas equals 1 banana. So the point is to show you that you wouldn't mix your bananas with your apples. You'd count all your apples, you'd count all your bananas. You wouldn't jam them together. So down here is the same example, but instead of using words like banana and apples, used variables. So I put the A's together. That's a little different. So 7A plus 12A is 19A. And then I would put my B's together. And then 15. So 4 minus 3 is 1. Minus 15 would be minus 14. So when we're doing this, you only want to put stuff together that is similar. I don't want to put A's with B's or X's with Y's. Only things that have the same letters. And then what you do is you put their coefficients, which is the numbers in the front, together. So let's try a few. I'm going to pick out a few to try, and then you're going to try the rest on your own. Alright, so let me just start with, what's a good one? First couple you might be alright. Let me do... No, I'll do 8 over here to your right. So I have an R and an R. So I have 13 R's and negative 2 R's. So what you do is you put together the numbers. So 13 minus 2 is 11, and then you keep the variable. And then my 5s, there is no other s, so my s just stays. All right, let's go down. I'm going to do number 11 on your right-hand side again. So go to number 11. So when you're simplifying terms, you first want to get rid of your parentheses. So if you have any set of parentheses, distribute. So I'm going to distribute this 9. So negative 9 times 6 is negative 54. And then negative 9 times negative 3 is positive 27. Then I have to distribute this 6. 6 times 1 is 6. 6 times 4 is 24. So distribute. Now I have negative 54m and positive 24m. So negative 54 plus 24 is negative 30, and then the m. And then I have 27 plus 6. They both don't have variables, so I can put those together, so that'd be 33. Alright, why don't you try 12? Distribute, negative 10 plus 9 dx. Remember, negative times a negative is a positive. Distribute the 6. I have 90x and 6x, so that's 96x. And then I have negative 10 minus 60, which is negative 70. All right, let's try 13. So I'm going to do 13. So if you notice with 13, which is why I'm doing it, they have these little exponents. So here's a little 2, a little 3, a little 2. Exponents have to be similar to put them together. So I have a 2x squared and a negative 5x squared. So since they both have a squared, they go together. So 2 minus 5 is negative 3x squared. There is no other x cubed, so that stays. And then there's no other just number, so then that stays. So whatever powers are similar, you put the powers that are similar together as well.